If you're trying to get into cybersecurity but feel overwhelmed and don't know where to start, this video is for you. You're probably hearing a lot of buzzwords like red team, SOC Analyst, GRC, and you're wondering, what do these people actually do and which role actually is right for me? How do I even begin? I'm going to break it all down for you, clearly and simply, so you can finally stop spinning your wheels and get going. We're going to go over the most common cybersecurity roles, what each one does, who is it great for, and what skills do you actually need. Stick around until the end because every role connects to the bigger picture. And after watching, I want you to go down in the comments and drop me 2 roles that you think fit you, and I'll drop you some free tools and resources to help you move forward. So before you choose your path, you really need to understand how all of these things fit together. That's how you make a smart move and not a random one. Let's dive in. Look, cybersecurity is not one role. It's a whole lot of roles that span across all kinds of different disciplines and domains. So I'm going to break it down for you in a few different ways. First, cybersecurity can be broken down by what we are protecting. Networks, cloud infrastructure, endpoints, applications, identities, etc. We can also break it down by tech stack of where we work, at the hardware or firmware layer, system infrastructure, app layer, etc. You can also look at it by stage in the development lifecycle, from security architecture to threat modelings to secure coding, static dynamic analysis, monitoring, and incident response. Finally, we can also break it down by function. Are you focused on preventing threats or detecting them, responding to them, or building secure systems, managing governance, compliance, or changing human behavior, right? There's so many ways you can go with this. If you don't know how to feel this structured, it's easy to waste time on chasing certifications and job titles that don't actually fit who you are. So let's break down the core roles, especially focusing on the ones that show up early in your cybersecurity journey. I'm going to start with security analyst because this seems to be a very popular role for those who are just getting started. Security analysts are on the front lines. They usually work in security operations centers where they monitor alerts, investigate suspicious activity, and respond to incidents in real time. Here you'll use tools like Splunk or Microsoft Sentinel to sift through logs, detect threats, and escalate as needed. This is a great fit for you if you're naturally curious, detail-oriented, and love finding the signal in the noise. Look for roles like SOC Analyst, Junior Security Analyst, or Threat Analyst. Next up, Penetration Tester. Pen testers simulate real-world attacks to uncover vulnerabilities before real adversaries do. If you're someone who loves solving problems, exploring systems, and breaking things, but ethically, this might be your path. You'll use tools such as Kali Linux, Burp Suite, Metasploit, and custom scripts to test systems and applications from an attacker's perspective. Look for titles like Junior Penetration Tester or Security Consultant. Now we move to security engineer. Security engineers are typically software or infrastructure engineers who build and integrate security tools and controls into systems. They might build auth systems, write secure code, automate detection pipelines, or work on internal security platforms. If you're coming from development or SecOps background and want to write secure code or build security tooling, this is a great match for you. Look for roles like application security engineer, security software engineer, or platform security engineer. Now onto blue team, the defenders. Blue team is focused on detection engineering, threat hunting, incident response, and making sure attacks are spotted and stopped fast. This is great for people who love figuring out how attackers think and then building systems to catch them in the act. Look for titles like Detection Engineer, Threat Hunter, or Blue Team Analyst. Now let's talk about Cloud Security Engineer. This role focuses on security cloud platforms such as AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud. You'll design secure infrastructure, fix misconfigurations, implement IAM policies, and use automation to keep cloud environments compliant and secure. If you like systems thinking, scale, and modern infrastructure, this one's for you. Search for roles like Cloud Security Engineer or DevSecOps Analyst. Next, GRC, Governance, Risk, and Compliance. These professionals keep the organization aligned with various industry frameworks and more. They run risk assessments, write policies, handle audits, and ensure legal and regulatory requirements are met. If you're strategic, process-driven, and like connecting the dots across the business, this is a great fit for you. Look for titles like GRC Analyst, Security Risk Analyst, or Compliance Associate. Let's move to Security Program Manager. Program managers are the glue. They coordinate efforts across engineering, leadership, vendor, and legal to make sure security programs stay on track. You don't need to be deeply technical, but you do need to speak both business and security lingo. If you're a planner, communicator, and a systems level thinker, this one is for you. Look for roles like Security Project Manager, Program Manager, Security, or Security Coordinator. Now let's cover security awareness and education. This is more than just phishing simulations. This is about influencing human behavior. Security education pros design training, build learning experiences, run simulations, and drive cultural change. If you're a teacher, a communicator, or just really good at turning complex ideas into human speak, this is your lane. Some also build internal security curricula and work with developers to build secure coding programs. Look for roles like Security Awareness Specialist, Security Education Architect, or Program Manager with focus on security awareness. And finally, digital forensics and incident response. These are the cyber detectives. They step in after an incident, figure out what happened, and help the organization recover and prevent it from happening again. You investigate memory dumps, logs, disk images, malware, anything that helps reconstruct the attack path. This is perfect for you if you love deep analysis, high-pressure moments, and finding the root cause. Look for roles like Incident Response Analyst, Forensics Tech, or DFIR Specialist. Now that you've seen the full map, you're already ahead of the game. So I want you guys to pick one role that feels aligned with your personality, your interest, and your strength. Then start building from there. To help you with that, check out my video on how to use the Cyber Career Pathways tool. I'll link it below. So if this video was helpful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content like this, and keep following along because we are doing this together, step by step. Let's get to work.